Morning, y'all. Thought I'd let you see how far I got in my project yesterday. I've got to get some mulch or something to put down to cover the cardboard up, and I still might have to adjust that cardboard over there. I think there's actually something in the way right there that I didn't see under the grass, so I'll have to kind of dig into it and get a look at it. I got the yellow pear tomatoes out, all three of them. And these two are 7-gallon grow bags, and this one is just a, I don't know, it's a nursery pot, maybe a 3-gallon. Looks about the same as the 3 gallons over here. And I stuck some basil down in with them. That one's a black opal, and this one has Genovese. And then this one's actually got a black opal in it. We'll see if it actually does anything. It was one that got nipped off. But since that was a tomato that got nipped off, we'll see how it goes. I put Italian white sunflowers in that pot and teddy bear sunflowers in this one. Now, those are seeds, so they'll take a while to sprout. And then I stuck the elderberries over there. And I put the table here and moved some of the flowers and herbs onto it. I potted the lemon balm up into a bigger thing and moved the catnip over and the sage. There's the delicata squash and the little, that's the sunflowers that the birds put in there. But you know, if they want to plant things in my garden too, I don't mind. Still a couple of irises. I think there's one more bud down there, and then that one bloom. I've got to trim off the flower stalks from those that didn't come up, that got frozen off. There's some marigolds there. Look at them all pretty, getting bigger. I just came out and filled up my feeders earlier today. I don't see any strawberries ripe this morning, but there are quite a few little strawberries in here, little green ones, you know, so there'll be some more. And this is the first year, so I don't really expect a whole lot from them. Oh, there's one back in here that was hiding from me. I don't think it's ready yet. No, it's not ready yet. So I planted out 2 of the bowling red okras in this one, and as soon as I pull that cabbage out, I will plant a couple more in this one, in this pot. The potatoes are they're just huge, and it's like they grow every day. They grow a whole lot more, so it's interesting to watch it. I put one of the Clemson spineless in there, and as soon as I pull the turnips and radishes out of there, I'll plant more in there. Lots of blooms on the peas, Lincoln, and then I just really love these pinky purple one blooms on the spring blush. You can squeeze through here. There are turnips are looking pretty decent, and I'm hoping I'm gonna pull them pretty soon. At least these there's like 4 bigger ones right here in this area. There's a little calendula down there, and the zinnia here in among this shallots. Potatoes on this side, and they're just making a jungle over here. It's really interesting to see it. Let me go back out around, turn the strawberry here while I'm at it. There we go. Another little strawberry down there will poke out. There are a couple of places down there that the strawberries didn't make it, so I'll have to replace those. The strawberries in this tower aren't really doing anything. Of course, these are from the compost pile, those that were around the edges of it. And there's the leeks underneath here, and Tom Thumb peas. Let me see if I can turn them. This is normally a two-handed job, so you're gonna go sideways for a minute. Oh, I see what's wrong. One of these has gotten locked. Not careful, the wheels lock on it, and then I can't turn them. There we go. There are peas, actual pea pods on this, on the Tom Thumb pea. Corn is looking really, really good. It's growing nicely, and there's the onions over there. And they're getting, the onions are getting scapes on them. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna pull them off or just leave them on. I'll probably cut them off of there. In fact, let's go ahead and take them off now. Because, you know, I really want the onions to actually grow and not go to seed. There's another one over here and a little one down there. Of course, the majority of these onions in this one are just from my cupboard. Oh, they'll smell wonderful. Let me put those up here out of the way while I finish my tour and looking around. Turn these flowers and lettuce. The lettuce is looking really good. The bib butterhead on top really needs to be harvested again. I won't let these make heads, not in the green stalk. I don't think there's actually room for them to make a decent head. That one's at least kind of yucky, so we'll stick it over here out of the way. I try to keep the yellowing leaves picked off of them, but look, the nasturtiums down there are just really going. So are the cosmos. So I'm looking forward to seeing the flowers in this one bloom. The thyme and the rosemary are still over here. Let me turn this one here. There we go. Lots of flowers in this one too, and the chives. Those blooms are just gorgeous. And then the onions up here. These are the red onions that I planted from seed. And over here are the, I think I showed you these before. These are the Jambalaya Okra. And there's one more cabbage in here that I've got to get pulled out, which will probably be either early this week or, you know, midweek or something. I kind of want to get them out before the big rainstorm that's supposed to be coming. So we'll have to see how fast I can get them in my fridge. Over here on the parsley that I haven't showed you for a while, there is a couple of them going to seed, and I'm going to let them because they'll just reseed themselves. Pull some more chickweed out of here. There's not a lot left in the greenhouse. There's the oregano and some more bee balm, and there's one little thyme or rosemary in there. That's just the top that I took off of one of the black opal basils and stuck it in there, and it's not wilted or anything, so I'm just gonna let it see if it roots. This is the flat leaf parsley I've got to take into the one daughter-in-law. I did stick my Norfolk pine out in the greenhouse. I don't want to put it out into the actual yard because it's supposed to have indirect light, and I don't want it to underneath the bright sun. Now over here I still have some okra and some zinnias and okra up there. And then that is my single seed challenge, the pink celery, Chinese pink celery, and it's still growing. Such a tiny, tiny seed, and look at it. It's almost a little bit leggy, I think. But we'll see how well it does. It's going to get grown in a pot, and I kind of want to let it actually get a root system on it really good, and then I'll upgrade it to a bigger pot. But I've still got quite a bit of okra to stick out, and those zinnias over there that need to be found a home for. But everything is growing well, and it's looking very jungly, which is my favorite part of what the garden does. Well, my favorite's actually getting to pick some of the stuff, but I like seeing the garden really starting to pick up and grow, and I like to watch the changes each day So anyway, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you want little shorter vignette videos, I am over on TikTok as under Mary Container Garden. And I will talk to everybody later.